All right. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys checking out the channel. And man, with a little bit of content that we got, we've already been monetized. We've had a lot of great engagement with the channel, and we've been having a lot of fun with Gap Insurance. Really, today is we're gonna take it out. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna roll the windows down. We're gonna see what 1200 horsepower sounds like, and just have some fun with the car today. So I've been out of pocket for a minute, and haven't created any content, and a lot of it has to do with I lost my dad a few weeks ago, and to be honest with you, it's every time I came out here and looked at the car, it's just I didn't want any part of it. And today I've got out, I've straightened up the garage, and I've been trying to mess with the car a little bit. I mean, just to kind of get personal, I was out here messing with these stupid Bogarts that came in. And I'm not calling the Bogarts themselves stupid, but just out here working on my car. And, next thing I know, man, I'm boohooing, right? So, I'm still grieving the loss of my dad. My dad was such a huge influence to me when it come with cars and the things that I got an opportunity to do. And we built several little street cars when I was in high school, and out of high school, we had a little front engine dragster. And my dad always he always pushed me on the automotive side. I mean, and not that my dad didn't already work hard enough, but my dad would work extra jobs. He was constantly wheeling and dealing, to try to continue to provide for me to be able to, to do something really that both of us loved. He enjoyed it. I think he enjoyed the time that we got to spend together, building street cars. But man, we would do, from building street cars to, go-karts to, putting a street bike engine on a go-kart back in the day. I mean, listen, I'll be 48 this year, so. It's a little while ago that we were doing all that. So we've been having a lot of fun with the GT500, and really just kind of getting back into it. And my dad got an opportunity to ride in the car and come wrench on the car a little bit. But I want to say thank you to everybody on the channel and engaging the channel, and get me to the point where we were able to monetize the channel, and we have a lot of content that we want to do and coming up, and have made a lot of changes just in my own personal life and time to be able to do more and have a little bit of fun. And as you guys can kind of see right there, that's the little dragster, man, that I was talking about back in the day. Just the dumb things that my dad would fully participate in, man, and get me to the track and keep me out of trouble. And so I'm gonna give you we're gonna shoot this thing out of the front of the car. Definitely not gonna have any cameras pointing at me. Who knows, maybe I make it through the drive without boohooing, maybe I don't. But this is really just about a celebration of my dad, and just cars, man, and that kind of brotherhood that that you get. I mean, you just, when you run into car people, you run into a lot of good people that are really willing to help. And that's really all this channel is to do, is just to hopefully help somebody else out with their build, to give someone else an idea, so some entertainment, hopefully, maybe this is, you don't have to do it at this level. Regardless, regardless what you have, whether it's a four banger, a V8, whether you got a supercharger on it or not, it doesn't matter. I mean, as long as you're out there, you're enjoying it, and you're having a good time, that's really all that matters. And I get an opportunity to share that with everybody is a lot of fun as well. So, garage is clean. So we're going to take her out for a little bit of a drive today, and just have a little bit of fun. Is it still considered a cold start if it's 100 degrees outside? I mean, I'm just asking. Let's take her for a spin. It's an absolute beautiful day. It is just really hot. So at the moment I've got the window up and enjoying the air conditioning. As soon as we get to the end of the road over here, we'll let the window down. Just enjoy the car. Just so you guys know, right now I'm in sport mode. I do have the traction control on because with these 20-inch Nittos on here, I mean, all it does is as soon as it starts spooling up, I mean, it's just lighting the tires up. So, yeah. sad part is my dad got to ride in the car, but he didn't get to ride in it after we got the Whipple installed. But I can imagine the smile on his face had he had the opportunity after we got this thing all finished up to ride in it. But I'm just glad that he got an opportunity to take the ride. There we go. Ride was probably a quarter of a tank of gas so far. They're definitely thirsty. Guys, we're on the last little stretch here, heading back. Just wanted to get the car out. Like I said, it's really more about it, just celebrating my dad, his passion for cars, and passing that on to me, and all the great things that he and I got to do. So for Father's Day, man, if you're fortunate enough to have your dad around, hey man, give him a big hug. Appreciate the time that you have, because you really just don't know how much is left. So I'm gonna get back to the house, and I'm gonna grab my kiddo, and we're gonna spend some time together today. Maybe we'll spend some time back out in the car. But I appreciate everybody. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, hey man, hit the like button, subscribe. We're gonna get some great content out. Like I said, you know, I got a little bit behind on things, but we got a car shows coming up. Obviously, some drag racing. We're gonna do the drag racing when it cools down, because man, like right this second it's 95 degrees, and I just can't imagine sitting in a lane waiting to race, and it's 95 degrees. That just, yeah, that's not going to be me. But we got other stuff planned, some other upgrades to the car. that we'll continue to video as well. I appreciate you guys hanging out, appreciate the feedback, and we will see you guys soon.